Hello, survivors of the end times. On the territory of the former Soviet Union, 1986, the year our world turned to ashes.
The atomic flame, unleashed by the leaders of the East and West, like a genie from his bottle, circled the globe in a mere minutes and devoured it to the bone.
Ronald Reagan, if I'm not mistaken.
Neither the innocent nor the guilty, without naming a victor to the bloody war, a nuclear blaze destroyed everything in its path, including the reasons for the conflict that sent the remnants of humanity back into the Dark Ages, back into the primeval state with no government, no technology, no culture, and no morals.
And dark are these times indeed.
2005. 19 years have passed from the day of the Great Purge. Both once glorious empires and their loyalists now lie in ruins. However, amidst these ruins, new civilizations start to rise up to the unforgiving sun. From the rusted, radioactive derelict of the old world, new entered states, both brave and wild, emerge to join the never-ending battle for the right to exist on the planet, mutilated beyond recognition by the flames of apocalypse.
Welcome to Atom RPG, the Russian/Soviet or post-Soviet answer to Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. It's a very nice indie game, and welcome to Playing Hardball, of course. So here we are. This is actually a very interesting and nice game. So it's an indie game, and I need to tell you, we will have a whole let's play here. I like it so far. I looked into it a couple of hours. And we will do a full let's play here, because I just love Fallout 1 and 2, as do the devs of this game, which is why they made this Russian clone. And by the way, this game was made before the whole atrocities in Ukraine these days. So I think we can enjoy it without any afterthoughts. And we can also hope that Mr. Putin is not turning Earth or Russia, or today's GUS, into an atomic wasteland, right? So that's what I personally hope. So, and another fair word of warning: this game contains, like the usual little pixel graphics with violence. Blood is splattering and spilling. But the dialogues are rather explicit oftentimes, so they are mimicking the Fallout humor, you could say, but of course a Russian version, and there are also explicit sexual themes. Yeah, I mean, you can't see much. As you can see here, I played into the game a little bit, like two games or 2.5 day games, or game day, sorry, with a woman and a guy, also to experiment a little bit with the abilities, as you can see here. And well, the lady, she gets laid very quickly, or you can get laid very quickly, but there's nothing explicit here. However, I would like to warn you, if you are like very sensitive there, then, or you are a very little kid, yeah, then you probably should talk with your parents first if this is a problem. However, I personally think that it's rather okay, yeah, as far as I've seen. So I looked at the first 5 locations or so. But the talking, we will do a lot of talking here in this game, and we are going to have a charismatic character. That's what I want to do. Someone with personality 8. So 10 points is the maximum. Personality affects speechcraft and barter skills, as well as general reactions to the player. And on 10, we are cult leader. Let's be an entertainer, because like as far as I've seen it, there are a lot of conversational options that depend on personality, on speechcraft here, your ability to influence others with words. Speech also helps you to avoid fights with bandits on the global map. Well, actually, we want to fight always, right? So for sure we want to have a good personality. So, and then I think that also not only opens up useful options, but also, yeah, like a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, so I think I like the humor a lot. For me, it's culturally, it's also very interesting. Yeah, to get an insight into Russian culture. I personally had a Russian roommate, once. Yeah, and actually he talked a little bit like they write, like the characters write, like the developers wrote the characters here. For me personally, it's really funny. I like it a lot. And this game, Atom RPG, is actually sort of a hidden pearl, although it's not so hidden. So you can find it on game magazines rather easily. Atom RPG, ATOM. So, and so that's there. As we can see here, this is like in Fallout, basically strength. We have strength, which is important for our carry weight. You can read it for yourself, and slightly for our health, and of course for close combat fighting. Endurance is obviously important for survival. Dexterity is something I personally always like. Is also recommended to have this one very, very high. And as we can see here, it affects dodge and action points. So we want to have 10 action points as well. Yeah, I think that's most likely extremely important. I am not happy with the low attention though, so we will be rather unlucky, I guess. And well, we need a lot of intellect as well. So as you see, we have a dilemma here. We don't have enough characteristics points. Intellect is affecting the skill points per level, 15. And if we have 10, say 10, then as we can see, this one jumps up to 27 skill points per level. And I think that's something that will come in very handy. And the maximum number is beyond 100. I'm not sure how high it goes. But we should, and we are going to push speechcraft quickly. Because the first phase of the game, yeah, it's mostly dialogue. I mean, there are fights, but I didn't have any problems actually when I played into it. So, yeah. Then attention is of course important to notice stuff, to do shooting. Personality, as I said, is basically charisma, and luck is of course something that is important for everything in the game in a slight way, and also our crit chance. Yeah. I personally, I love a good crit. However, I rather try to do something that I can really plan with. However, that's also another warning. In this Let's Play, we will see some loading and saving, and also scum loading and scum saving, because, well, it's just how it works. Yeah, that's just how the game works. I mean, we could do sort of an alternate Iron Man mode, but well, there is a lot of stuff that we can craft, but not so much, and there are certain advantages with bending the rules a little bit. So, and also I will do a lot of scum saving and scum loading with the dialogues, because sometimes it's just fun to see what the characters say. So she looks really good, I think. She's very attractive, but we are actually a guy. So we are playing like a guy because I can identify better. Yeah, he looks cool. Yeah. I had this guy. He looks orderly. like also mentally orderly. Well, the Russian girls, they are quite hot, I would say. Yeah, which one? Which guy? This could actually would be better, you know, to have a male and female and not have all of them. Well, maybe we take this guy then, huh? He looks very orderly. So he's either a psychopath or a good guy. Maybe more a bureaucrat or something. Well, where do I feel the vibes? Yeah, I think we are just playing this guy here. So, also, well, we are not going to see his face so much. So, what I like is that they make a name by chance. So, we are Hardball. Or let's have a Russian version, right? Hardball Lev. Hardball Lev, like this. Hardball Lev. Yeah. Do tell if that is convincing for you. Playing hardball. So, and then, well, of course there's martial arts, which is basically, yeah, punching, kicking, melee weapons. Stuff that we can build ourselves. Pistols, SMGs, self-explanatory, rifles and shotguns. Very low starting points, though. Automatic weapons. Assault rifles, machine guns. So I think this is probably like for the long-term goal. Throwing weapons, speechcraft, barter. Throwing weapons is, by the way, it's also crossbows. We can build a crossbow ourselves. Barter is obviously to do some haggling and discussing of prices. Gambling. I'm not sure why we don't have so much on it, but yeah. There are a lot of opportunities to gamble. So I found some dice throwing and blackjack. Nuclear blackjack or something. Survival is obviously important to, yeah, not die. And also there are some encounters that depend on it, which is why we will have this one also quickly at a higher rate. But I think we are pushing speechcraft first. Like maybe to 65. And this one to 30, huh? First aid. Obviously to heal our wounds. Stealth. That's actually more an automatic system. So there is no stealth mode or something. But if there is someone unsuspecting, like someone is sleeping, for example, and then we do some lockpicking, then we are automatically in stealth mode, and then we are sneaking up to that person to do the pickpocketing. Sorry, the pickpocketing, not the lockpicking. Yeah, lockpicking is also self-explanatory with the technology. I do know that it works on computers. I'm not sure if it's like with Fallout about energy weapons or something, and if there are actually energy weapons or something, but there are probably, because we heard some rumors, there are probably like really high-tech things. Yeah? So, and then there's tinkering, which is basically crafting and repairing and stuff. So, and then we do have the opportunity to get these here. Oh, and by the way, sorry, we are going back. The mods, and I am using some mods. The Neutron mod, Oh Harmony, Skill Book mod, and more clothes for the cadet. I'm not sure why this seems to not work. I'm clicking the... there's okay. So, sorry. Yeah, it's fine. So, yeah. So, right? So here we are. And, so, black belt. Like one of these mods slightly changed the regular distinctions here. Like basically these are the perks. You can get some more during the game. But this is what we start with. So Black Belt would be you can just read it for yourselves. I'm just mousing over it. Martial Art Expert, Immortal 1, Better Healing. However, I don't like the action point, the loss of action points. Then Sex Appeal is Higher Luck. And, well, I also think, like, the points and characteristics are probably very important because they don't seem to change much. Which is why we will take something that gives us as many of these points as possible. So Sex Appeal is what I used on the female character to try it out. So she had basically 10 personality. But I felt that it didn't add so much, but I think it will be interesting with the male character because there are a couple of ladies and I'd like to see their reaction, and there are a lot of choices when talking. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. But Sex Appeal is possibly not worth it because of the negative. Yeah, and I think like a lot of traders are probably male. Child Prodigy. +1 all characteristics. At the loss of 25 XP, we can see here 625 for the first level instead of 500 experience points. But the game has the option of grinding basically a little bit because you can, you have to explore the outer wilds, the wasteland anyway, and there are coincidental encounters with monsters, mutants, or just bandits and mutated animals or something. So that is possibly not so bad, but we really need the points here. So that's why I would like to have the Child Prodigy. We were always way ahead of our peers as a child, but now we struggle to learn new things. Yeah. So, Anabolics fan. Yeah, it's possibly not worth it, especially with the dodge. So I think we really need dodge. Yeah, a high dodge skill is possibly a really good thing because if we don't get hit so often, yeah, like a machine gun salvo in the face is better something that shouldn't hit us in the first place. Right? And also, yeah, I mean, it's just basically +2 characteristics points at the expense of the dodging, so it's probably not worth it. Then here we have Spray and Pray. I'm not looking into everything now. Just read it for yourself. Diplomat might be interesting, but it's also just a +2 and -10 to all combat skills. Which is, these are 60 points then. And we gain 35 for speechcraft and barter. So -25 skill points, which is basically 1 level. And we get 2 points for characteristics. Could be interesting. Also would be very good for our role-playing. Then motion economy. But we can't, yeah. -1 strength. Increases action points based off your dexterity. But it looks like... So I'm not actually sure, but it could be that action points like 10 is the absolute maximum. However, there is some kind of counter over the character, and there appears to be a number of 12 points possible, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's only with some gear or so, which means actually that we will only have dexterity at 10. Then fast shot, shooting quickly, but no aim attacks. Aiming is actually a nice thing because we can shoot people in the head, the eyes, or in the legs or something. Savage Hunter is something I don't want. -2 personality. This doesn't seem worth it. Also, we will get knives anyway. As we can read here, the person can actually skin animals with bare hands, basically. Morphine Doctor, +1 intellect. plus 10 first aid, but 50% addiction chance. Yeah, doesn't seem worth it. Hobby engineer, plus 1 intelligence. We start off with basic crafting recipes, but we have minus 10 attention here as well. Then the hoarder. That is actually something I like. We have 2 endurance points here, and we find extra items in containers often, and we have plus 16 kilograms of carrying capacity, right? Although we need to eat more. And we don't have the same resistance against knockdowns, which is bad. But yeah, I think this is probably a very good deal. Then circus education is also something I like. However, it comes with only plus 1 dexterity. However, plus 10 dodge. And I think that's probably really good. And also sneak, lockpicking, pickpocketing, and throwing plus 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 points, but minus 20 technology. So basically it's plus 1 characteristics and plus 20 points for the skills. Doesn't seem worth it though, especially at the expense of 5 kilogram carrying capacity. Because sniper plus 3 attention but minus 2 luck. Lone wolf, we will have companions, so it's doesn't seem worth it. And you remember dog meat, right? From Fallout. Just saying, and not saying more right now. So then we've got the shooting gallery fan. For that we get 1 strength, but minus 1 endurance, so it's not really worth it. Lucky one could be cool. Plus 3 luck, plus 2 personality, and plus 20 gambling. That's really good. However, every skill is messed up. But that's like plus 4 characteristic points. And then actually how many is it? Like 6? 6 skills, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's minus 130 points, so minus 110 points with the plus 20 gambling. Minus 110 points, so that's basically like nearly 5 levels worth of skill points. So that seems to be dangerous, actually. Yeah, but yeah. And then there's the leader. Then we get more experience. However, when we have people around, we get fewer action points, and with the sequence, that's basically the initiative, I think. So like the order in which we can do our actions. Yeah. I mean, it would be a natural thing that our guy with a high personality actually is more the leader guy, and he also buffs the followers with more endurance, dexterity, and attention. Seems pretty good, but on our main character, I think it's probably not worth it. And then we have Jinx. You and luck have an odd relationship. You noticeably affect yourself and others, has made you a little tougher and more agile than normal. So that's also pretty cool. Yeah. So we have actually 2 characteristic points and plus 3 critical chance. But everyone else is also jinxed. And I think that is something we don't want. Yeah, could be interesting for someone who already played the game for hours and hours, but we are basically playing it near blind. As I said, I played through the first 5 locations or so, did a few quests, just to get a feeling for the game, to know what's important more or less, and I did a little bit of reading. So, but I think I want to have the hoarder, cause that's also in such a game my personality, yeah, collecting stuff, getting the stuff. And we have 2 points endurance and 16 kilograms of extra carry capacity. So, and we don't care so much about the hunger, right? So I think that's pretty good. So then let us have, yeah, unfortunately, like it's cursed, we are cursed, or very, well, I do understand being rather unlucky as well, so that would actually be convincing. Oh, how many? Oh, 11 is the maximum then, okay. But I think we can actually roll like this with 6. Oh wow, 72 kilograms. That's really a lot. So I'm not exactly sure how many strength points we need to use certain weapons. Which is why actually I think we should probably keep it at 5. And then endurance, I think, yeah, 33 health points. I think that's fine, right? And then dexterity, we are not being hit so often, with dodge 20 anyway, so I guess this is good. And with attention 7, I want to be attentive as well. I think that's probably fine, right? So, and then we are pushing speechcraft like to 90 or something, I guess, and then after that we can get in with survival, right? So that's our guy. A hoarder and sort of a special child, but we are unlucky. So unlucky. But we just have to make it up with competence, right? So, and then here, this is just basically the way we look. Yeah, action hero, sleeveless shirt and army pants, best choice for an action hero. I think the most convincing is the army outfit, right? A green military jacket and pants belonging to an unknown army regiment. And we're playing on normal, as we are not really experienced. And why we are in army gear, we will just see in a moment. Oh, what's that? You have a peculiar dream. Red stars glow in the sky and giant mushrooms rise to the heavens as horned shadows dance to the edge of an ancient forest. Suddenly darkness falls. The images are eclipsed within a black void as it surrounds you, as it billows closer and closer like impenetrable smoke, as it rubs against your body like a cat. It is soothing, calming, before devouring you. Ah! You swallow a thick lump of saliva and look around frantically. You see nothing unusual. You're in the barracks for agents about to be deployed on fieldwork. A man is standing near you. He looks worried. Having nightmares, huh, Cadet Arpalev? Even yesterday's storm didn't wake you up. Right. Take all the rest you can before the mission. Yeah, that's the idea. Who are you again? Agent Alf of the Honey Eaters Brigade. Our leaders asked me to watch over you until your departure, to make sure everything's okay. And what is my mission, though? Oh, that will be disclosed during the final briefing. Come on, soldier, shape up. Where am I? Can't tell. Guess I overslept? Are you pulling my leg? This is ground level of Atom HQ. Let me guess. Next you're going to ask what year it is and what sort of a war we had 20 years ago. Huh? Well, actually, yes. I do want to know what year it is. You sure you didn't take something to help you sleep last night, Comrade Crackhead? It's 2005. Don't scare me like that. Oh, okay. So what should we do now? First, get some food into your system. There are some biscuits on the table. Then we'll think about what to do with you next. We'll still have some time before the briefing starts. Yeah, eating something may actually do the trick. That's the spirit. Knock yourself out on those biscuits. No soup for you, though. You slept straight through serving time in the mess hall. Honestly, not a huge loss. Between you and me, it was pretty crap. Get hold of your faculties. There's a biscuit on the table. Hold Alt to highlight it, click with the left mouse button on to grab it. And that's the thing. So with the right mouse button, we can actually move around freely, which is very nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's not translated. I never noticed this. Okay, well, if there is a Russian speaker out there, I mean, I can't really, I don't know what it is. I think I can read something like Tom, Jinke or something, Rejikt, Vaja or something, Oreshka or something. So, yeah. So, you know, I can read, or I had learned it once a little bit, but of course more like a bad first class pupil in primary school, right? So that was my level. What is this? Yeah, well. So we are not ending this episode at the bunker, what he told. So maybe if someone is out there who can help, then we can run back here to this room. So if you wanna continue, yeah, someone could help, and then if you want me to do something, I can't read this. So I'm clicking escape here, which is a bit sad. This could be the mod with the extra clothes, I could think. Yeah, so we took the biscuit. That's good. Now press I on the interface button picture to the left. This one here. To open the inventory. That's here. And there's the biscuit. And we are very hungry. The need for food, high hunger, untreated for a long time might induce negative effects and death. So there is a hunger mechanic. So we are eating it. And we healed a little bit of health. And now we are not as hungry anymore. So I just hit C, like character sheet. And I should have done that before eating the biscuit. I was so greedy. But there are also like icons here that usually show what's going on. Just a second, what's happening? Ah, so it is the clothing. So like this is like how we look now, huh? I don't want to look like that. Where's our army stuff? Like this one? Oh no. Where's our army stuff? Like this one? I'm clicking here. Escape? No. Oh no. Are we running around like that now? What does it mean? Like here? This one? No. Oh no. Well then, if someone can help, please do help. What does it mean? So I guess this is... This is a box with clothing, right? Jinter or something. Well, okay, it appears that we can't change our clothes now. That's actually bad. I wanted to have the camouflage stuff. Or maybe we can change it later. So maybe, yeah, if someone can help, please do so. Then there we are here in the next room. You yawn as you enter the next room and stop before closed door. The agent scratches his unshaved neck. Wasteland habits never die. Whenever I get under a roof or shelter, I always attempt to barricade myself in. Like with this door, for example. I locked it on instinct. Never even bothered to remember where I stashed the key. Can you take a quick look around for it? You're a weird fella, aren't you? Hold on. I'll see if I can find it. So, yeah. So then, like clicking out, that's where we highlight the stuff. That's a glass. Okay. And then we can just loot. Oh yeah, that's a camo bandana. That's nice. Let's wear that thing. There we have 5 stealth. Doesn't fit our clothing now, of course. Oh, I'm not happy with that. But I mean, this looks like some kind of Soviet style, like communist cold shows. thing. Like a generalized clothing. And there's a coin. So now this is a little bit cumbersome. So if we want to use something, we have to put it into our hand. And there is the fizzy drink dispenser. And let's use the coin. The cold glass of atomic fizzy drink fills you with determination. Looking into our character sheet, and there we have a great mood effect for 24 hours. Strength and attention, excellent. Excellent. Fizzy drink, the fizzy drink, yeah. Nearly as good as a Nuka-Cola, right? Oh, there's a key there. Let's loot this one here first. A rope and a waste paper. And by the way, now we have seed corn. Electrical tape, sharpening stone, scrap metal, spoon, nails, and a glass. What could we do with it, right? And then there's toilet paper. Oh, toilet paper. Nobody uses toilet paper for its original purpose nowadays. It's much too valuable for that. There you go. Pre-war glass, a rarity in the Wastelands. Nails, a little box of nails. Some of them are rusted and some are bent, but they are still very useful in the wastes. Scrap metal, collection of leftover metal scrap, quite a useful thing to have. A spoon, a simple aluminum spoon, now considered a luxury item. Sharpening stone, a stone used to grind and hone the cutting edges of tools and implements. Seed corn, such seeds could be planted on the ridge, a must-have for the aspiring farmer. Electrical tape. Electrical tape is intended for insulating electrical wires. In reality, it's used for everything. And the rope, every self-respecting adventurer should have a rope or two. It comes with the territory. Waste paper, some old papers and meaningless documents now useful only for hygienic purposes. So there we go. Can't use anything here. Okay, so there we go. Can we actually with the left mouse button, clicking on it, there we can find this little menu. Can we actually... You can open the lock. Okay, so then we need the key. That was the lock picking. So there you are. Open your inventory and hold left mouse button on the key and drag it into slot 1. And we already found out about the fizzling machine, right? So there we go. And that's the base. We take a deep breath. The air of the assembly field is filled with the stench of machine oil and soldier sweat. Today only you and your colleagues stand here. Alf, I'll be honest with you, Hardball, the wastes are no joke. You'll need to be prepared. Are you ready to do some training exercises before the briefing? Yeah, why are there so few people here? Some are on missions and some are resting inside the bunker. Everyone else is patrolling the outer perimeter so that no mutant can surprise us. Anyway, let's take a walk. Yeah, it won't hurt. Okay, listen up. There are various training spots around the courtyard. Pick any one of them and I'll train you as well as I can. When you've had enough, feel free to head into the main bunker. Yeah, I got it. Let's look around first. So, and then, yes, hitting C for our interface to check out your partner statistics, push the button above. To view abilities, press the button below. Oh yeah, and that's, by the way, so I'm clicking C, is this one right? Yeah, it's the same. And then we do have this one here, that we can have a look at Alf. So he's very attentive, but otherwise, yeah, he's strong and level 7. Interesting thing is there's an ability tree. Oh, he doesn't have any abilities. Okay, hitting escape. However, we do. And that's actually also very interesting. So I'm just mousing over it very quickly. So I want to go this one here. Firstly, the discount. That's less interesting. But here with this one, fast learning, we get even more skill points per level. Bookworm. Double skill points gaining from reading, and then this one here, effective training, plus 20% to experience. And that way we neutralize our bad situation being a prodigy child, right? So that's what I want to do first. So However, that will take a while. So every point here costs 2 levels. Every level we get 1 of these ability points. That will be 2, 4, 6, 8 levels. At level 8 we get the experience bonus. So, and there's the survivor tree. I'm just mousing over it. You can read it for yourself. And please don't hesitate to share your thoughts on this one. Like here, the gun Jesus. Don't hesitate to tell what you think. What would be nice? What would be a nice build in your opinion? And then we can discuss in which direction we will develop. Burst Boy. But I think actually like the stuff that gives us some more characteristic points could be quite interesting. This could also, like the dodging, could be interesting. Zombo. Yeah. But I think we are also rather going into a shooting direction, not so much in a martial art direction. Armor of God, carry weight, quick regeneration, and the Street Fighter. And then here this one, Armor of God, open skin, protection from damage, shield bearer, shield master. We can build some shields as well. The Praetorian. Oh yeah. That could also be interesting here. The penalties for wearing armor. Health and first aid. So that's actually also a good thing to have, I guess. Oh. And actually like feeling good. Like 1 health per level. And the action point. Oh. Yeah, but I think like we should prioritize this one here. The effective training. And then we probably should get the feel good. For some additional health points. Yeah, and then Poison Ivy for endurance. Yeah. And then after that... oh, and there's 1 intelligence here. Oh, and that would mean 1 point, 1 more skill point per level as well. Yeah, that's the thing. So maybe, yeah, I think probably like going firstly for effective training and then here to feeling good and then after that the survivor tree. This one here for the intelligence. To get even more skill points. And then like I read that one guy had like 13 points also, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, or 13 of these skills here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, and then the intelligence is not very relevant anymore on the other hand. Well, anyway. Crafting success would be up at 100% now with this one. Well, please do tell what you think. That's the situation. So now we are here. There are soldiers. That's this guy is actually nicely suited up, but we can't do anything with them, right? Talk. And we like... He's got a lot of ammunition, but we probably should not do anything with the guy. But this is maybe a good idea to save the game now. So just overwriting the other guy. So now I think we are going for the training. And by the way, the stuff that can be highlighted needs to be in our viewing range. So we have some scrap gunpowder. Is a true friend to any who dares call himself a Wasteland gunsmith. We are just collecting stuff for the moment. Nothing here. Oh. Oh, the treasury of the waste is garbage bins. There's no shame in digging through the trash. Just remember not to store your belongings in there. You're not the only bum who digs in garbage around here. I'll remember that. Okay. Oh yeah, oh, we found something. Wires. Pre-war wires quite valuable in the wastes, mainly because of the materials used in its manufacture. Nails. And a log, a sturdy log from a quality tree. Any craftsman in the wastes would love to tinker with it. And we hear the buzzing flies, so actually like there are sound effects. We go closer, right? Oh, piece of tire, piece of an old tire, dusty and smelling of burnt rubber. It's the ideal material for the post-apocalyptic handyman. And the bottle, the only use for an empty bottle is to pour something into it. And a brick. Though technically not designed as a weapon, it's still handy for bashing in skulls. Yeah, so otherwise there's nothing here, right? So then we do have a tank. But we can't get in there, okay. But nothing to do with the tank. Could be promising for some time later though. So let's go here. Let's go for the... Oh yeah, there. The gun range. Here, as you already know, is the shooting gallery. Try and shoot some targets. Yep. Yeah, so there we go. Taking a training pistol and some rubber bullets. That is a training version of the Makarov pistol that fires rubber bullets. Okay, it's already loaded. And then we can have a single shot. And then an aimed shot. Excuse me, just a sneeze. There we go. Can we actually do anything else with these guys? No. Well then. And then we go here. There is a training AR. More rubber bullets. This automatic rifle shoots rubber bullets, not live rounds. By the way, Alf can actually... We could give Alf the pistol now, right? Yeah, you get the ammunition as well. Single shot. Aimed, and then, like, I'm doing right click here, so it's like the old Fallout game. Burst fire. 54%. Okay. I like the sound effect, by the way. And let's have an aim shot at this guy back there. Yeah, like this. Good, okay. And we get 5 experience points for that. And then here we do have something. A training rifle, a rifle that uses rubber bullets for training purposes. Oh, it comes with the bonus for shooting. Well, if only we had that. It's all the same ammunition. That's why we have such a great percentage. And there we go. So it appears that we can't crouch or something. Where there are bricks. We take all the bricks because we can do some crafting with them. Which is why I am going to... These are training grenades. Which is why I'm going to keep the bricks. So we are not throwing the bricks at any targets. So here we go. Maybe let's have a shot there, right? So we can shoot explosive things in the environment. But the training grenade, F1 grenade, training grenade used by the Soviet army during military exercises, right? And this one also gives us plus 18 throwing weapons. And then we can actually throw it. Like so. I wonder if we would have gotten more experience if I only had done this one like with one, but whatever. So, and actually, like for fighting is actually really good for getting experience. Hey, some of the guys seem to be resting here. If you want, we can ask them for a quick sparring match. Just don't forget to grab one of the guns first. Okay, let's train. There we go. Oh, we don't have a weapon. So they are so far away. Let's do it like this. Aim for 6. Oh, they are not in range. Huh? So it appears that there's actually. Ah, yeah, there we can shoot the guy. And they, I'm not sure what the stars mean, but I think they are like elite fighters or something. Can we actually look at him? No. Well then, let's just shoot him. What's happening? Oh, it's also 6. Oh no. Can't shoot the guy. Well then, can we throw the grenade over there? Oh yes, we can. Like so, on both of them. 1 and 1. So they seem to have better reaction. Or like, here, stun protection or something. So in the turn, our friend has the pistol. Oh yeah. Oh, these guys also have training pistols. So now let's shoot him. And we have only 10 points, so we can only make one shot. Let's make an aim shot. In the head or the eyes? Let's shoot the eyes for 81%. We miss. Wow. Okay, well, but this way we can get into the inventory. Well, actually, I think the best thing is to throw grenades, I guess. Oh, a critical hit, okay. So let's throw a grenade first. 90% chance. Let's have them both in the inner circle. I'm not sure what it means, like with the percentage. I think that, like, that cracking sound was my ribs. So he seems to have gotten a critical injury or something. But these guys, they don't fall down or something. Oh, they didn't get anything. Well, so let's. I wanted to click here. So let's. Our guy is in cover at least. Yeah, well, let's hope we are not falling down. So what we don't see are here. It's HP, only 13 left. And that's not so good. But then let's shoot this guy. I wonder why single and aimed is both the same, but it's fine. So let's shoot him in the head. Nice, a crit. 29. Is it my gray matter? Okay. And let's run behind this. Oh yeah, we shoot. Okay. Can shoot the guy again? Oh yeah, we can. Very nice. Let's have another headshot. Very nice. We won. But did we get anything? Oh no, we didn't, I think, right? 45 experience points. Let's try out the assault rifle. Hola, comrade. Hey, some of the guys seems to be resting here. If you want, we can ask them for a quick sparring match. Okay, let's train. Okay, so like this one here. Well then, for 5. Make an aim shot. We have 45 experience. Nice. And then let's get back into cover. Because apparently from here we can't see the guy. Ending the turn. Oh yeah, our friend. There you go. go here. Can we actually maybe do the burst? Oh, 99. Okay, let's do the burst. Nice. We won. We won the sparring match, okay. So now... No, we don't get anything. Well, okay then. But I think, yeah, that's how it goes. Anything else to do? So then we can go here. So the fighting is pretty straightforward. What's that sound? Is your stomach growling? Well, if I've got good news. Somebody forgot this the canned meat over there. You can warm it up on the campfire. Sounds good. Here, this one. Canned meat. Yep. And then we can warm it up. And there's other stuff here. But it's not, it doesn't, oh yeah. Now if we mouse over it. Coffee. Okay, a log, another log. Okay, I would argue there are actually way more logs here, but we are only allowed to take 4. What does the sign mean? Canteen. It's the cantina. Checking out ourselves. Oh no, that's... Oh yeah, by the way, and here we have the great mood, right? Strength and attention. And then... Oh yeah, here, so it's only on the inventory screen. So we've got hunger 900. The canned meat gives us +1 radiation, but is with it we are getting rid of 600 hunger. Oh, and I'm not sure, but we somehow got 1 health point from something. Because before we had 33, right? I guess it was the strength, it's the additional strength point, okay. So let's eat the canned meat. And then with that, warm up some canned food. Before you is a cozy campfire. It would be great to warm up your bones before it and maybe even cook some food. Yeah, let's do that. After from an ancient tin, you restore your invaluable health. Let's cook it. Bless Nicholas Appert for this invention. Despite the years that have passed since the creation of this can, its contents are still edible. You feel your health return to you. You gain some important culinary experience as well. Right, and now we have an empty tin, which is of course a good thing. One might think an empty tin is nothing but garbage, but it's not. We can do a lot of nice stuff with it actually. So, and then maybe we are actually, let's drink some coffee, huh? Upon drinking some coffee you get +1 to strength. Yeah, let's boil it. Nothing beats a nice cup of coffee. You feel much stronger. You gain some important culinary experience as well. Excellent. And let's also have some tea, cause dehydration and stuff. Chifir. By drinking another healthy dose of strong chifir you will get +1 to your endurance. Yeah, let's boil it. Wow, strong stuff. Someday your kidneys will remember your betrayal, but now you feel much more endurance in you. You gain some important culinary experience as well, right? So. And I think looking at the time, I think we can end this episode here. So we are stuffed now. We are pretty fine. Not hungry anymore. We got a coffee rush. And a chifir rush. So, and then because there is something, so let's collect some stuff while I'm talking a little bit more. Yeah, so if someone understood what the Russian stuff said, so it wasn't translated, so I guess it was oh here, that's the entrance to the bunker. You can skip this whole training nonsense and wait for the briefing there. We'll see. Yeah, we don't want to get in there yet. Because we get some experience here. And there is a boxing range, right? We can spend some time in the ring if you want. That will get your blood pumping for sure. Okay, maybe later. That we will do in the next episode. Let's just continue collecting the stuff here for the moment while I talk. And yeah, so we will do some stuff and then also some crafting. But that we will do in the next episode. But that is also a good thing. For experience, because everything that we do successfully, that will give us... Oh, there's another empty bottle. That will give us some experience. Right? And as we can see here, crafting, we do have some recipes here, right? Like some basic stuff. But there's also more, way more stuff, oh sorry. Like there, and also we can experiment. Combining some stuff, right? So but that we will see in the next episode. So thanks for watching so far. I hope you liked it. I find it quite realistic that there is some form of army base or something. I mean, even with nuclear war, not everything will be a total wasteland, of course. What's that? Why do they have a big gun on the inside of the fort? Ah, well, to control anybody who would breach the gate, I guess, right? So that's our compound. This is, yeah, our gate is, why are these guys, by the way? Oh no, we do have someone up there, okay. Our snipers, one sniper's up there to check out the area. Well, that's actually enough. Because there are probably not so many people running around, right? Oh yeah, there we do have another one. And also a camera. But as we checked out, there's nothing there. So we'll do some boxing and martial arts, but that we will see in the next episode. And well, let's see. Maybe we get close to the first level already. And then there are also these buildings here. Oh, a dozing soldier is here. Medical center, and then here this one. Skoda or something. Which is the warehouse, right? So. And what it is that we will see there, we will see in the second episode. And yeah, thanks for watching so far. Please do tell what you think. This will be a full Let's Play. And I just wish I could change the clothing again. But yeah, maybe someone can help. So, thanks for watching. And I will actually, after this, I will not end the tutorial so quickly. So, we'll have a few days for someone to react, hopefully. Yeah, and then maybe we can find out. So, thanks for watching so far. Please do tell what you think. I would also appreciate if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. So you never ever miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. See you next time. Bye-bye.